A sinking of ink way will be different. Solution 1. Use a dropper, drop an ink into the water and salted water that have different concentration. Why does the ink drop sink differently? The ink sinks liberally because it has more density than water. For salted water, it depends on the concentration of salt. For a low concentration, the ink will have a little more density and slowly sinking. On the other hand, if the salted water has very intense, the ink will have less density, so it will not sink. Floating ink. Solution 1. Pour water into container 1 and 2. 2. Pour the salt into container 2. 3. Put the eggs in both containers. From the experiment found that the density of eggs is greater than water. Therefore, the water is unable to pull the egg in container 1 to float up. On the other hand, in container 2, the salt was added to the water, so that will rise an egg from the bottom of the container. Since the salt water is more concentrated, or in other words denser than ordinary water, egg is less dense than salt water, so it can float up. The fire will go out and the water flow in the glass. Solution 1. Putting the candle in the bowl, adding water, and setting on fire. 2. Cover the candle with a glass where the glass edges above the water surface. Why does the water flow into the glass? The burning method needs oxygen. When the glass covers a candle, oxygen inside the glass is used until it runs out. Furthermore, a flame makes temperature higher, and air volume will increase. When the air is used, the water will replace equal to volume of air that was used. After the candle flame went out, the temperature will be decreased and sink. Then, the water will flow much more into the glass. Color does body dissolve. Solution 1. Pour the water and oil in the same container. 2. Drop the ink. From the experiment, it showed that the ink droplets don't dissolve with oil because they have different mass. So, that is why they don't dissolve. Floating paper clip. Solution 1. Put the water in a paper container. 2. Try to put a paper clip on the water by using only your hand. 3. Make a paper clip in L shape and place another clip on the base of the L shape. 4. Try to lower it into the water slowly. Metals are denser than water, which make it always sink. However, this experiment found that metals can float underwater. Due to there is a force on the surface of the water called intermolecular forces. This force causes the molecules inside attracted by the surrounding molecules in all directions. No traction in any way, but the molecules in the surface of liquid are only attracted to the molecules on its side and its bottom. There is no attraction to the top. At the surface of the liquid, there is only internal attractive force. This is called surface tension. This force pulls the molecules at the surface of the liquid with the highest force, causing the surface of the liquid to shrink for reducing the surface area. In addition, this force creates a surface tension. Therefore, water or other liquid structure can pop some objects on its surface.